Good morning. My name is Mr. Joe Newcoop, and I have the privilege of serving as the principal of Cross Creek Charter Academy. I am excited to welcome you to the 2024-2025 Enrollment Lottery. I have been blessed to be part of Cross Creek for almost 25 years, and I can assure you it's a special place. I am extremely proud of the staff, our students, and our families. We have been recognized as a Michigan Reward School. We are one of the top-rated schools online, and most recently, we were awarded the 2023 National Blue Ribbon Award. These recognitions are possible because everyone at Cross Creek has a passion for learning and growing. They are dedicated to building positive relationships with kids, and they are committed to the moral-focused values we teach and share with our community. Today, we will be filling seats for the fall of 2024. After the lottery, we will post the results online and we will send communication to all families. If your child is accepted into our school, congratulations. We can't wait for you to join our family. More information about important paperwork will be sent in the next few days. If you have been placed on the waiting list, please don't be discouraged. The summer months are when most of the changes occur, so hang in there. There will be multiple opportunities for you to check for your child's status on the waiting list throughout the summer via email, phone call, and/or text messages. We will also notify you immediately once a seat becomes available. Shauna Alchin, our parent ambassador, and Karen Veldman, our registrar, are always available to help. I'd like to extend a special welcome to our third-party official, Mr. Jim Taggart, who was not officially affiliated with our school or NHA, but he has reviewed our process. The third-party official will be witnessing today's drawing to ensure fairness and accuracy. I encourage you to visit the enrollment page on our school website to learn more about the enrollment process and check out a quick video that provides an overview of the lottery process. The direct link to that video will also be included in the comment box. Good luck to everyone. The lottery is next.
When a charter school receives more applications than seats available for the next school year, a lottery is held for all grades. All applications received during open enrollment are eligible for selection today. The lottery is recorded, and requests to view the recording can be made at any time. After the lottery is complete, results will be available online. The lottery is done electronically. To ensure fairness and accuracy, the lottery software was designed by an independent company with no affiliation to our school or National Heritage Academies. In addition, a neutral third-party official has reviewed our enrollment process and will witness today's drawing. This person is not related to any student, staff member, board member, anyone applying to the school, or a National Heritage Academies employee. First, the software randomly draws the grade order that drives the entire process. Second, students will be selected based on enrollment preference groups. We'll explain preference groups throughout today's lottery. To help keep students within the same family together, we will honor sibling preference. Sibling preference is defined as children who have at least one common parent or legal guardian and are living in the same household at least 50% of the time. Sibling preference is granted prior to the lottery when an applying student has a sibling already attending our school. It may also be granted during the lottery, but only after a sibling is accepted. If a seat is available in the grade of the student who is granted preference, he or she will be placed in the next available seat. However, if there is no seat available, the student will be placed in the next spot on the waiting list in the sibling preference group. Preference may also be granted to other groups and will be explained in further detail as the lottery takes place. If your child is accepted, check your email, text messages, and mailbox for next steps to complete the enrollment process. Upon acceptance, you will receive information about our online parent portal where you can access forms, grades, attendance, and more. If you do not receive the acceptance package, contact the office. Visit our parent portal to complete enrollment registration within the deadline specified in the acceptance letter. If you miss the deadline, your child may lose their seat at our school. We must have an email address on file for you to set up a parent portal account. If you didn't provide one when you applied or need assistance, please contact the office. If you have a child already attending our school and have set up your parent portal account, paperwork for your new student will not be available until at least 24 hours after the lottery. Please keep your contact information up to date by notifying us of any address, email, or phone number changes. If we try to contact you by mail and the mail is returned, or if we are unable to reach you at any of the phone numbers or email addresses you provided, we will remove your child's name from the list. If your child is placed on the waiting list, you will receive regular emails and text messages updating you about your child's position on the waiting list. If you want your child to attend our school, stay on the list since openings can occur at any time, even after the school year begins. If you are no longer interested in our school, please let us know so we can remove your child's name to provide an opportunity for another child on the waiting list. Once your child has been removed from the list, you will need to reapply if you change your mind. Thank you for attending today's lottery.
Okay, welcome to the 24-25 lottery for Cross Creek Charter Academy. A few notes before we get started. The lottery software will display children drawn by their ID number. This number was mailed and emailed to you prior to the lottery, and if you are unsure of your child's number, please contact the school office. Also, only accepted students will be announced, and siblings of accepted students will be pulled simultaneously and either accepted, placed on the waiting list, or receive an updated rank if their number was already drawn. So with that, let's get started by looking at some numbers. During our open enrollment period, we received 210 applications and we have 85 open seats. You can see those seats are in Young Fives and kindergarten and in 8th grade. Students who applied for 1st through 7th grade will be forming a waiting list in those grade levels. But again, don't be discouraged if your child is on the waiting list because movement is common, and we'll try to keep you up to date on where your child is on the waiting list. We'll start by drawing the grade order. So 8th grade goes first, then Young Fives, then kindergarten, then 7th, 6th, 2nd, 4th, 1st, 3rd, then 5th. And we'll follow this grade order throughout the entire process. And we're starting with our sibling preference group. These are applicants who have a sibling currently enrolled in our school. We didn't have any in 8th grade, so we're moving on to Young Fives.
772451, Young Fives Kindergarten, accepted. 778277, Young Fives Kindergarten, accepted. 773762, Young Fives Kindergarten, accepted. 770331, Young Fives Kindergarten, accepted. 771826, Young Fives Kindergarten, accepted. 776888, Young Fives Kindergarten, accepted. 776325, Young Fives Kindergarten, accepted. 770591, Young Fives Kindergarten, accepted. 770389, Young Fives Kindergarten, accepted. 772369, Young Fives Kindergarten, accepted. 770313, Young Fives Kindergarten, accepted. 778665, Young Fives Kindergarten, accepted. 776113, Young Fives Kindergarten, accepted. 775055, Young Fives Kindergarten, accepted. 773748, Young Fives Kindergarten, accepted. 770708, Young Fives Kindergarten, accepted. 775053, Young Fives Kindergarten, accepted. 770707, Young Fives Kindergarten, accepted. 770345, Young Fives Kindergarten, accepted. 771390, Young Fives Kindergarten, accepted.
Okay, and that concludes Young Fives siblings. Moving on to kindergarten. Again, this is sibling preference group. We have openings.
770816, Kindergarten, accepted. 778230, Kindergarten, accepted. 770-340, kindergarten, accepted. 776048, kindergarten, accepted. Sibling, 776047, kindergarten, accepted. Sibling 617553, 4th grade, waiting list. 777286, kindergarten, accepted. 770423, kindergarten, accepted. 770347, kindergarten, accepted. 770353, kindergarten, accepted. 770407, kindergarten, accepted. 772832, kindergarten, accepted. 771868, kindergarten, accepted. 771391, kindergarten, accepted. 770363, kindergarten, accepted. 770391, kindergarten, accepted. 771865, kindergarten, accepted. 770397, kindergarten, accepted. 770365, kindergarten, accepted. 770418, kindergarten, accepted.
And that concludes our siblings in kindergarten. Moving on to 7th grade. We do not have open seats in 7th grade, so this student will go number 1 on the waiting list with sibling preference. Moving on to 6th grade. We also do not have seats in 6th grade, so this student is number 1 with sibling preference. In 2nd grade, again, we don't have seats in this grade, so this student will go number 1 on the waiting list with preference. In 4th grade, we had a sibling who was placed number 1 on the 4th grade waiting list with preference from an earlier student who got accepted. So this other sibling will go number 2 on the waiting list. Okay, moving on to 1st grade. We didn't have any there. In 3rd grade, this student will go number 1 on the waiting list with sibling preference. And moving on to 5th grade. And that's it for our sibling preference group. Now we're going back to the top of our grade order, starting with 8th grade, and we're looking at applicants whose parent or legal guardian is a staff member at our school or a board member. So starting with 8th grade, we didn't have any there. Didn't have any in young fives. In kindergarten.
776411, kindergarten, accepted.
And I believe that's the only staff preference student in the grades that we have. So I will quickly click through here and get back to the top of the order. Now we are looking at our remaining applicants. These are applicants who didn't qualify for any of the previous preferences, and we do have some seats available in 8th grade.
776019, 8th grade, accepted. Sibling, 776023, kindergarten, accepted. Sibling 776020, 7th grade, waiting list. Sibling 776022, 3rd grade, waiting list. Sibling 776021, 4th grade, waiting list. 748853, 8th grade, accepted.
Okay, that concludes our 8th grade applicants. Now moving on to young fives, and we still have a few seats available here.
775476, young fives kindergarten, accepted. 771505, young fives kindergarten, accepted. 771650, young fives kindergarten, accepted. 771149, young fives kindergarten, accepted. 777633, young fives kindergarten, accepted. Sibling, 777634, young fives kindergarten, accepted. 770297, young fives kindergarten, accepted. 777098, young fives kindergarten, accepted. Sibling 766515, 3rd grade, waiting list. Sibling 766514, 5th grade, waiting list. 774478, young fives kindergarten, accepted. 769721, young fives kindergarten, accepted. 770440, Young 5's kindergarten, accepted. 773400, Young 5's kindergarten, accepted. 777635, Young 5's kindergarten, accepted. 775180, Young 5's kindergarten, accepted. 774870, Young 5's kindergarten, accepted. Sibling 774868, 6th grade, waiting list. Sibling 774865, 7th grade, waiting list. 771310, Young 5's kindergarten, accepted. 770466, Young 5's kindergarten, accepted. 777281, Young 5's kindergarten, accepted. 773539, Young 5's kindergarten, accepted. 778290, Young 5's kindergarten, accepted. Sibling 778286, 3rd grade, waiting list. Sibling 778289, 1st grade, waiting list. Sibling 778284, 6th grade, waiting list. 774482, Young 5's kindergarten, accepted. 778619, Young 5's kindergarten, accepted. 774714, Young 5's kindergarten, accepted. 777745, Young 5's kindergarten, accepted.
Okay, and that concludes Young 5's kindergarten. Moving on to kindergarten, we have a few seats.
755229, kindergarten, accepted. 777643, kindergarten, accepted. 758410, kindergarten, accepted. Sibling 620040, 5th grade, waiting list. 769709, kindergarten, accepted. Sibling 769711, kindergarten, accepted. 774288, kindergarten, accepted. 770280, kindergarten, accepted. 752617, kindergarten, accepted. 729611, kindergarten, accepted. 774271, kindergarten, accepted. 774269, kindergarten, accepted. Sibling 508035, 7th grade, waiting list. Sibling 616521, 4th grade, waiting list. Sibling 533859, 5th grade, waiting list. 753043, kindergarten, accepted.
Congratulations to all our new kindergartners. We can't wait to see you in the fall. Parents, please keep an eye out for information about registration paperwork we need from you to secure your child's seat, as well as information about the parent portal. The parent portal provides an easy way to submit your paperwork, and when school starts, you'll be able to check out your child's grades, attendance, lunch information, and more. So stay tuned for that. For our families who end up on the waiting list, again, please don't be discouraged. Waiting list movement is common. Okay, with that, we are moving on to 7th grade. We had 4 students who received sibling preference from accepted students earlier today in the process. So we're starting with number 5 here. Okay, and that's 7th grade. Moving on to 6th grade. We had 3 students who received preference from earlier. So we're starting with number 4. We'll have 18 on this list. Okay, that concludes 6th grade. Moving on to 2nd grade, we had 1 student who received preference from earlier, so we're starting with number 2. Okay, moving on to 4th grade. We had 4 students who received sibling preference, so we're starting with number 5 now. Okay, moving on to 1st grade. We had 1 student with preference from earlier, so starting with number 2. Again, if your child is placed on the waiting list, hang in there. There's a movement between now and the first day of school, and we will be sending communication with a link how you can find out where your child is on the waiting list throughout the summer. So you can check that anytime and know where your child is. Okay, that's 1st grade. Moving on to 3rd grade, we had 4 students with sibling preference from earlier, so we're starting with number 5. Okay, and our last grade level is 5th grade. We had 3 students who received preference from earlier, starting with number 4 here. And that concludes our lottery for today. Thank you for joining us and congratulations to all who've been accepted. We'll be posting lottery results online shortly and we'll send communication to all families. If your child has been accepted, please keep an eye out for more information about important paperwork and how to log into our parent portal. If your child has been placed on the waiting list, please don't be discouraged. Movement is common and you'll be able to keep track of your child's wait list position throughout the year in the summer. Thank you.